What if Russia launches a hybrid attack on Latvia? It starts with silence. On a cold morning in 2027, Latvia goes dark. How do you know when WW3 has actually begun? No internet. No cell networks. Every major city, Riga, Daugavpils, Liepāja, offline within minutes. At first, Europe thinks it's a grid failure, but then NATO surveillance satellites catch something strange. Russian Krasuka-4 electronic warfare units shifting positions along the border, and unmarked drones crossing Latvian airspace. This isn't a malfunction. It's the opening move of the biggest crisis since 1945. Latvia's government networks collapse in under 12 minutes. Ministries can't communicate. The central bank is offline. Planes can't land because air traffic control radars have been jammed. Meanwhile, videos appear online. Unmarked soldiers in green uniforms seizing a Latvian radio tower near Daugavpils, NATO. Intelligence recognizes them instantly. Little green men. The same type Russia used in Crimea. But this time there's no clear footage, no official insignia, no tanks rolling in. Just confusion and panic. Inside NATO headquarters, Article 4 is triggered. Latvia demands emergency consultations. But here's the problem. Nobody knows if Russia actually crossed the border, or if this is all just an elaborate shadow war. Within an hour, the US deploys F-35s from Lakenheath toward the Baltics. Germany sends Patriot missile batteries to Lithuania. Poland moves mechanized brigades toward the Suwalki Gap. But Russia denies everything. Their foreign ministry claims this is a Latvian internal failure. Russia has no involvement. At the same time, Russia stages emergency drills in Kaliningrad. Iskander ballistic missiles on alert, Su-35s taking off, naval infantry mobilizing. It's a message. If NATO intervenes, we're ready. Meanwhile, cyber attacks spread. This is no longer a Latvian crisis. It's a Baltic collapse. Latvia's parliament goes into lockdown. Local defense forces begin fighting unidentified gunmen near key infrastructure, bridges, telecom hubs, and a natural gas pipeline. NATO special forces enter Latvia quietly. Their mission: confirm whether Russian troops are actually on the ground. Then, the tipping point. An unmarked drone hits a Latvian border outpost, killing 4 soldiers. Satellite imagery shows the drone launched from inside Belarus, but operated by a Russian unit. Now NATO faces a nightmare scenario. If they strike the operators, they hit Russian forces directly, triggering Article 5, and potentially WW3. But if they don't act, Latvia collapses from within. This is exactly the ambiguity Russia designed the attack around. In Brussels, NATO leaders gather for an emergency vote on whether the attack constitutes an armed attack under Article 5. And while they debate, cyber attacks continue. Unmarked troops advance. Latvia slowly loses control of its own territory. This is the future of war. No declaration, no borders crossed openly, just pressure, chaos, and deniable forces. If NATO activates Article 5, Europe enters its first direct war with Russia. If they don't, the alliance's credibility shatters, and the Baltics become the next Crimea. So the question is simple. In a world where the line between cyber attack and invasion disappears, how do you know when WW3 has actually begun? For more What If scenarios, like, share, and subscribe. What If Social.